Well, everybody, Football Friday, August 26, 2022, and this is 413 Sportstalk number 426. We got scores today. We got scores today from MLB, preseason football. Got some WNBA stuff. We are looking at New York Jets rookie halfback Breece Hall today as part of our running back conversations. Later this evening, as promised, we have the 2022 Western Mass High School football season preview / power ranking show. Episode 426 starts now. And we start with the news. A brawl ends joint practice between defending Super Bowl champs Los Angeles Rams and the AFC champion Cincinnati Bengals. As you saw, because there's been plenty of memes, Aaron Donald holding two helmets. Not sure what that was about, really, honestly. It's pretty fucking funny, honestly, but I don't really know too much about it, other than there was just a brawl. I know that punishments on the Rams side are going to be handled internally, with no need for the league to be poking their nose. You know, Roger Goodell does that shit enough. Sorry, just want to clean up the specs. Kansas City Chiefs honor the late great quarterback Len Dawson with his iconic huddle stance by Patrick Mahomes. They did get a penalty, but it was kind of all in good fun, and the Chiefs beat the Packers 17-10 in Week 3 preseason. Two women file suits alleging sexual abuse and rape by former boxer George Foreman. You might know George Foreman as the guy behind the Foreman Grills. He used to beat the shit out of a lot of people, and now these charges are probably going to beat the shit out of him. OKC Thunder rookie Chet Holmgren suffers Liz Frank injury in Seattle Pro-Am, and unfortunately will miss the entire 2022-2023 NBA season, his rookie year. Wow. Gotta toughen up there with that 7'2" frame. You gotta at least weigh like 270, 280, buddy. Come on, get that meat up. No homo. LIV's Lee Westwood says the new look PGA is laughable. They're copying what LIV is doing, and he also went on to say that the people said that the LIV is non-competitive because of the no cuts aspect and the shorter fields. I would agree, sort of, with the criticism, especially with nobody being cut. But then again, it depends on the type of golfers and how good they are, if that is to be said about their competition level, or not, honestly. WNBA semifinal Sunday, Seattle versus Las Vegas at 4 p.m. and the Connecticut Sun travel to Chicago to play Candace Parker and the Storm, and that tips off at 8 p.m. Both series are a best-of-5 games. We'll have to wait a couple days to see those. Seattle Mariners and Julio Rodriguez are close to finalizing a long-term deal for 14 years at $210 million. When it's all said and done, the deal could be worth as much as $400 million. The new contract includes team and player options, and at just 21 years old, Rodriguez has paralleled his breakout rookie season that saw him as the very first Mariners rookie to smash 20 home runs and grab 20 stolen bases. He reached the mark 2 days ago as he blasted a solo shot in the 8th against the Washington Nationals. He's just the 4th rookie to do so, and accomplished this feat since 2000, joining the likes of Mike Trout in 2012, Andrew Benintendi in 2017, and last year's Randy Arozarena, when he made it happen, and that was fabulous. Rodriguez was the runner-up 2-1 Soto at the Home Run Derby this year while making the AL All-Star team in his debut season. He is batting .269 with 64 ribbies and .799 OPS in 108 games for the Seattle Mariners, who currently hold the 3rd wild card spot in the American League. Good stuff right there. And then finally, we have a little piece on Cuban teenage pitching phenom, who's been declared a free agent by the MLB. The right-hander Luis Morales has already held open showcases in January and April in Mexico City. He has a breaking ball that projects as above average, and his changeup, being his third pitch, is semi-inconsistent. The command comes and goes, but that's normal for pitchers with that kind of velocity as a teenager. Since most of the pool money in this current international signing period has been spent, Morales is expected to sign when the next period begins on January 15th. The biggest bonus given to a pitcher since the international bonus pool was capped was the Cuban right-hander Sandy Gaston, who was given $2.61 million by the Tampa Bay Rays in 2018. Shohei Ohtani received $2.315 million from the Los Angeles Angels in December of 2017. It's going to be interesting to see what happens with him. And that is the end of the news. Let's talk NFL preseason. As we talked about at the beginning, Kansas City 17, Green Bay Packers 10 is the final on that. And the Houston Texans beat the San Francisco 49ers 17-0. That's it for NFL preseason. Let's talk Major League Baseball. Tampa Bay 8, Los Angeles Angels 3. St. Louis 8, Chicago Cubs 3. Seattle 3, Cleveland 1. Baltimore 4-3 over the Chicago White Sox in 11 innings. Philly 4, Cincinnati Reds nothing. New York Mets 3, Colorado Rockies 1. Toronto beats Boston in extras with 10 innings, 6-5. Houston over Minnesota 6-3. The Yanks over the Athletics 13-4. And boy, you got to admit that Aaron Judge is on a tear. He's almost at 50 home runs. That's it for the MLB. Let's talk WNBA playoffs really quickly. Semifinal Sunday, as we talked about again, we had the Seattle Storm at Las Vegas Aces for 4 p.m. And the Connecticut Sun traveled to Chicago to play the Sky at 8. That's it for WNBA playoffs. Now the NFL halfbacks, conversations, rookies. We're talking Jets, Breece Hall. And here it is in my own words. Breece Hall did everything at Iowa State. He rushed for 3,931 yards, including 1,472 in 2021. He set an FBS record with a touchdown in 24 straight games and was 4th in the nation in all-purpose yards at 147.2 per game. Hall then went on to run a 4.39 40-yard dash and posted a class-best 40 vertical with and a 126-inch broad jump. So this guy is athletic and can do it all. The running back one in the eyes of the vast majority of the fantasy community is also the first running back selected in the NFL draft. Not only was he drafted, but the New York Jets traded up to pick at number 36 to select the Iowa State bell cow. It's also been a relatively quiet summer for Hall. It's not a bad thing at all, though. All reports from OTAs and training camp have been glowing regarding him. Although he is in a committee with Michael Carter, former NC Tar Heel. Hall is a hyper-athletic running back who has been touted since his freshman year in college. Carries 250 touch upside in 2022. He's going to get the ball a lot, and it is no fucking secret. That's a recipe for success. Hall remains a 1.01 in 2022 Dynasty of rookie ratings. If you're a fantasy guru, you know what that means. And that means that's the end of episode 426 for us. Please see us over on YouTube. We're trying to increase the number of subscribers. We want to get our numbers up over there, and we need your help. I also would like to thank you for your help and your continued support of the show. Thank you very much for all that you do. We love you all, and we will see you tomorrow, Saturday, with episode 427 of 413 Sports Talk. Have a great night and hug your loved ones and stay safe out here.